Hey guys, it's Coach Allen with the Elite Jump Training Program. And the number one question I get from players of all ages and all levels from all around the world is, how do I improve my bounce? How do I become more bouncy? When you think of a player like Zach LaVine, when you just see him walk in the gym, you can see how bouncy he is. And we're gonna define bouncy or springy by your ability to quickly absorb force and be able to redirect that force in another direction. So you're going to be bouncy, springy, but more importantly, you're going to be quick and explosive. So I've got 3 different exercises that I want to do with you. We're going to do pogo jumps, we're going to do knee tucks, and we're going to do depth drops. And by doing all 3 of these, you'll improve your bounce. Our first exercise to improve our springiness and our bounce are going to be pogo hops. Now with pogo hops, players are going to get in an athletic stance and they're going to generate the majority of their springiness and bounciness through the ankles, Achilles, and calves. So they're not going to bend their legs very much. And as soon as they hit the ground, they're going to pop straight back up. Let's get a set of 6. Perfect. So we went from our pogo hops, and now what we're going to do is we're going to move that up and progress up the ladder. We're going to go to what are called knee tucks. So this time, exact same concept, except instead of only generating force from the knee down, we'll actually be incorporating the hips and butt and core. In this, we're still, the moment we hit the ground, we're going to spring and bounce and recoil back up, but this time the player is going to tuck their knees all the way up to their shoulders. So it's a more advanced and more intense exercise. Let's get 6 of these as well. So now we've done pogo hops and we did knee tucks. The last is going to be depth drops. So we're going to have the player come to the bench, and they're going to step off the bench, and we're going to be able to land. We want to have great stability. Both feet will end up being flat, and we want to absorb that force and that shock. The reason we want to do that in order to become more springy and more bouncy is your body will only jump as high as it knows it can safely land from and absorb that shock. So we are going to drop and quickly disperse all of the impact through our knees, our ankles, and our hips, and come to a nice stable landing as quick as possible. Let's do 4 of these. Perfect. Yep. Looks great. Beautiful. By progressively doing these exercises, so we have pogo hops, we have knee tucks, and we have depth drops, you will improve your ability to be springy and bouncy. Hey guys, it's Coach Allen with the Elite Jump Training Program, and I want to show you 3 of my favorite core exercises for improving your vertical jump. When most people think of vertical jump, they simply think of training their legs and hips, and too many programs just focus on the calves. But if you really want to maximize your ability to be explosive, then you've got to train your core. Your core is the center of every movement you do when you jump. For the first one, we'll actually use a medicine ball, and we're going to get in a good athletic stance. We're going to raise the ball up as high, get that full triple extension, and then going to slam the ball as hard as possible, getting a great follow through so that we engage those abs. So we're going to slam, med ball slams as hard as possible. Let's go ahead and get 5 of those, hard as you can. Up high. Yep, there you go, good. Hard as you can. Good. Beautiful. Nice. 2 more. Boy, that's perfect. Awesome. That's it. Nice job. The next med ball exercise we'll do to help strengthen the core is we're going to hold the med ball outside of our right knee, and we're going to swing it up and hold right above our left shoulder. So we're getting a swinging motion. We want to get some rotation incorporated in what we're doing, and we're working the ability to, again, rotate, but we're also strengthening our hips and our lower back. So we're going to hold the ball here, swing and hold, bring it down, swing and hold. Let's get 3 going right to left and 3 going left to right. Hard as you can. Yep, and hold. Good. Nice. Yep, same thing, other knee. Explode, good. Excellent. The last one we'll do, we don't need a med ball. We can just use some floor space, and we're going to alternate in a superhero fashion, opposite arm and opposite leg. This is great for not only strengthening triple extension, but more importantly, that posterior chain. So the player is going to get in a good push-up position, hands directly under shoulders, feet the same width as hands, and is gonna lift one arm and one leg, hold for a second, and then switch. Takes tremendous stability, but we gotta make sure that we keep everything in the core tight. Why don't we just try to get 4 each side, so 8 total. Drop that butt down a little bit. There you go, now you're perfect. Yes. Excellent, boy, that's great. That's fine. Excellent. Excellent. Nice. Last one, that was it. Excellent. By training your core in a very specific manner, you'll make extra improvement to your ability to vertically jump. Hey guys, it's Coach Allen with the Elite Jump Training Program. And I want to show you some exercises to help you work the posterior chain of your body, because that's where a lot of your strength and power is derived from. The very first thing we'll do is going to be a kettlebell swing, where we'll take the kettlebell and we're going to drive power by thrusting our hips forward and using our core and lower back. So let's see if we can get 10 good reps. Yep, excellent. Perfect. You can set that down. The next exercise for our posterior chain workout is going to be a set of hip raises. So you're going to lie on your back on the ground and you're going to put your heels up on the bench. And you're going to scoot into your legs, make a 90-degree angle. Yep, lay flat. And you're just going to drive your heels through the ground and raise your hips to the sky. Yep. Let's see if we can get 10 of those. Excellent. Nice job. And the last one we'll do, you can grab both of those dumbbells, is we're going to do a straight leg deadlift. So we're going to hip hinge and we're going to keep the legs straight, lower the weights to the ground, making sure that we're using our hamstrings, our glutes, and our lower back. Yep, excellent. That's perfect. Let's see if we can get 8 of those. That's perfect. Nice job. Nice one. Excellent. The stronger your posterior chain, the higher your potential for vertical jump. Hey guys, it's Coach Allen with the Elite Jump Training Program. The number one question I get, and I've probably gotten for the last 20 years, is what's a template or a workout program on how I can improve my vertical jump? So I want to lay out kind of the basics of what you need to do during a single workout, as well as what you need to do over the course of a week. Now, first and foremost, and arguably the most important, which is the foundation of this entire program, is making sure you know your jumping type. Every single one of you watching this video right now jumps differently. We have speed types, we have strength types, we have spring types. And making sure that you know your type is most important. That's the only way that you can actually maximize your ability to improve your vertical jump. Once you've established your type, so that's first and foremost, now I'll kind of walk you through what you do when you actually get to the gym. When you first get into the gym, first and foremost, we got to make sure that you have your mindset ready to put in work. Your ability to approach the workout so that you're looking good and feeling good and ready to perform is most important. Once we've got that foundation, then the next most important thing is to go through an active warm-up. The warm-up will not only prepare you physically, but it will prepare you mentally as well. It'll make sure that you heighten your focus and, again, the commitment that's needed to train at the level necessary for you to improve your vertical jump. The active warm-up will be a variety of different exercises to help you improve your ability to be springy, improve your elasticity, to get your muscles and joints and tendons and ligaments warmed up, to raise your body's core temperature so that you're prepared to go at 100 miles an hour. And the warm-up can be a variety of different drills and exercises, and they can go for different times. If it's 100 degrees outside and it's in the summer, you may only need to warm up for 8 to 10 minutes and your body will be ready. If it's the dog days of winter and it's February and you live up north, then maybe you need to go through a more thorough warm-up. But regardless, you need to make sure that your mind and body is primed and ready to work out at the highest level possible. Once you've done that, we're gonna move to all of our jumping exercises first. Any type of plyometrics, anything where we're gonna require the highest output of power, we want to do those things first. Again, when we're talking about upper body stuff, this might be a series of medicine ball throws or slams or swings. If it's lower body, which certainly is the primary focus when improving vertical jump, we're talking about a series of different jumps and lands. Sometimes they're advanced techniques like on and off of boxes, sometimes they're stationary, but we want to make sure that we're priming ourselves to jump as high as possible every rep, but we're also landing softly, quietly, and on balance. That landing is just as important as the jumping. Then we'll move to the strength phase, where we're still trying to improve power, but we're doing so through controlled repetitions. And we always want to do that afterwards because we need our heightened focus and awareness during the jumping portion. Once we're done doing the strength work, then we can look to do some type of movement patterns. We can do some foam roll or some post stretching, but that's really kind of the sandwich that we create. Make sure you know your jumping type, come in and have a great active warm-up, crush it on the plyos or anything explosive, move straight to the strength work, and then we'd have what you'd call your cool down. And that's really the template for being able to improve your vertical jump. Now, obviously, if you only come in and you do that one time and you never hit the gym again, you're not gonna see any improvement. So the key to improving your vertical jump is consistently and progressively increasing what you're doing. So if we're gonna look at this from a week standpoint, as in a week long, once again, you know your jumping type. I can't tell you how important that is, because if not, you won't be training as efficiently as possible. But now we can look at the week. And you may choose to do a 3-day-a-week full body split. So maybe you go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe you choose to break it up a little further, where you go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. The Mondays and Thursdays would be your lower body strength and plyometrics, and your Tuesdays and Fridays would be your upper body strength and plyometrics. But those would be ways that you could break it up. And it's important to know, I know if you're watching this, you're incredibly ambitious, you're driven, you're ready to make sacrifices, and you're ready to push yourself to improve your vertical jump. But you need to know that you need to do all of that in a very smart way, very strategically, that when it comes to strength and conditioning and improving your ability to vertically jump, more is not better. Better is better. So don't think that you need to be in the gym, 6 days a week, 2 hours a clip, trying to improve your vertical jump. You'll actually do more harm than good. We want to approach this from a very cerebral and strategic vantage point. And again, know our jump type, make sure we're doing proper workouts when we train, and we're giving our bodies and minds enough rest in between, and that's the way we split it up. And if you can follow that general template for programming, I guarantee you'll see improvements in your vertical jump.